So here we go. What do we get? What do we get? Here, the only like terms we have are this negative minus 9 and plus 3, right? That's it. That's all we got. So when we put this all together, we end up with a quadratic. We have x squared, right? And we have a plus x, and we have a minus 6. So we're done. Okay? The next one is the annoying one, right? If I rewrite this x minus 9 as the difference of squares, that's why I wrote this up here, to remember this. So let's go ahead and rewrite it. X plus 3 times x minus 3 all over x plus 3. Well, it looks like these two things are the same, right?
Yeah.
And we can divide, so they become 1. So what's left over? It's just x minus 3. It doesn't really need parentheses, but I left them there just for fun. Okay. So good, that's our division. So I made the division real easy, something we could do. Hopefully, we're on top of it. Good? All right. That was what we did before. That was the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division piece. Now we're going to do something called composition of functions, and I'm going to have to erase. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave these two functions the way they are, and then we'll do some practice later. Composition of functions means we just put one function inside another function and do whatever math needs to be done to simplify, because we can never find an answer unless we're given an actual value for x, right? So let me first show you what it looks like, because that is the craziest thing of all, right? What you'll see is, I have that paper in front of me. You'll see these little brackets there, and you'll see an F, and you'll see a G, but inside these brackets, you'll see this little circle. And it's even smaller than that, but you know, I want to designate, I want to make sure you know that means to compose G inside of the F function. So what this means is wherever there's an X in the F function, input this whole thing, right? It says, wherever there is, for English, an X in the F function.
What's the unit code?
Composition. Sorry about that. Functions. And 10, 14, I think. Input the whole G function. So for this one, we have x squared minus 9, right? And here's an x, right? So instead of x squared, we're going to input x plus 3 where there's an x, right? So
would it still be squared or no?
So I'll show you what it looks like, which then becomes x plus 3 squared minus 9, because there's no x over here, right? And then all we do is square that and we'll be good, right? So then we have to FOIL it, right? X plus 3 times x plus 3, yeah? And so that then becomes x plus 3 times x plus 3, and then minus 9, right? So then we'll FOIL, and when we FOIL, we get x squared plus 3x plus another 3x plus 9, right? And then that minus 9 comes with it, right? I have like terms here, and I can combine those, right? So x squared, what's 3x plus 3x?
6x.
6 of them. What's plus 9 minus 9?
0.
Nothing, right? So we are finished. So when we put our g function inside of our f function, or f composed of g, that's what we get out. Okay? Big lesson. That's the whole thing.
How's your weekend been?
Fine.
Are you happy with the Bears?
I am. Already discussed it.
Oh,
You're late, so we're gonna keep going.
okay.
All right. So I'm gonna switch it around. I'm just gonna go ahead and compose the g function, but I'm gonna put the f function inside of it. Okay, I'm gonna do it the other way. Have you finished copying? Can I erase this? May I erase this?
Yes,
Good. All right. Here we go. And I'll just switch the order here, and I'll say.
Morning, pardon the interruption. Lieutenant Agrawal and Marino report to the guidance office.
Uh-oh.
Thank you.
Be careful. Don't get hurt on your way to the office.
I'm trying to get it done.
All right, and so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the g function, and wherever I see an x,
Put the apple.
right? So I'm gonna go ahead and put x squared minus 9, and then plus 3, right? Because there's an x there, I just put that whole function in, and then simplify. Now, is there anything else I can do here other than that and that? No. Because the square only refers to the x. Okay? That makes sense? There's no real heavy lifting to do with this, except just make sure that we have minus 9 plus 3. Well, then that must be x squared minus 6. All right, so g composed of f is x squared minus 6. Pretty easy so far. What you missed originally was doing a little bit of foiling, but
Yeah.
that's not so bad. Not
Yeah.
so bad.
You learned that algebra too.
Okay. Yeah, of course. Everybody knows how to foil. Everybody here knows how to foil. What happened? Oh no.
Off topic.
All right. Good luck. I've posted the homework. I'll list what numbers we have to do. Shouldn't be a big deal.
Thank you.
Yes.
Sir, how should my name be announced during this opportunity?
Christopher Calix.
Okay. Is that
Christopher.
What should it be? Something different? I don't know.
it's creative? They're giving me creative choice.
Then I guess you get to make it up.
Huh? They're not gonna say that.
All right, so let me give you two functions. Actually, let me give you a paper, and then we'll start doing this. All right? See you, buddy.
You should do the maniac.
Do you want the paper copy?
Yes, please.
Might as well, you're still here. I didn't get rid of you yet.
It's either like maniac or Joker.
I didn't get you yet. Here we go. And here we go. All right, so fix this. Let's not do these yet. Let me try one of these bad boys.
Most girls will cry.
Let's try something easier. You ready for something easier?
Wow, easy.
Let's do something easy. We're gonna do all three. F composed of G, G composed of F,
What's the third one?
and then we're gonna do, and then these are all of X.
Oh wait.
Then we're gonna do F composed of G, and then put a 3 in for X after we're done. After all is said and done, we'll put in a 3 and see what we get.
So
Okay?
so
So we'll get there, I promise. So let's use these two functions. Trying to make it easy. What the heck? Let's do F of X is 2x plus 1. And G of X, we have a question. G of X is x squared minus 2x minus 4. Minus 2x minus 4.
I don't have that.
No, I have one on another sheet. That's your homework. So I want to do this first. Cool? So copy this down. So I'm going to input this function into this guy wherever I see an x. Right? So wherever I see an x here, I'm going to put this whole thing in. And then multiply it by 2, right? So when we fog, it's going to be 2 times, and that whole function, right? Good. X squared minus 2x minus 4. Close the parentheses, and then add 1 because there's no x here, right? I don't have to do that. Good. So what does this 2 outside the parentheses mean? Multiply. So multiply every piece inside by 2. So what's 2 times x squared? 2x squared. What's 2 times 2x?
4.
4x. And then 2 times 4 is
8.
8 plus 1. Okay? Now I can simplify this, right? I have a minus 8 and a plus 1. So I can rewrite 2x squared minus 4x minus 7. So,
You done?
is there anything else I can combine there?
Not really.
No, I can't. Now, remember this, because I'm going to erase it. And you already have it on your paper, right? Remember this. Do you want to know why you should remember this? Because the last step says do this and then put a 3 in.
So you gotta replace all 3s.
All x's become 3s, okay? But that's next. That's later on. That's the last step.
Wait.
It says compose, right? Put G inside of F. That's what we get. right? And then replace x with 3. Now we'll put our x in and do some math later on. We'll get an actual number. Okay? So I'm going to set this off to the side. Remember, almost a method to my madness. F of g of x is, what is it, 2x squared, 2x squared minus 4x minus 7. Okay? That's so we can remember, because I'm about to erase. Whew. Now, we're going to do it the other way around. G with f inside. Oh no, we got to do it twice. Right? There are 2 different x's in this g function that I can replace with this bad boy right here. Right? Great. So, I start. There's an x. It's squared. So I put in my 2x plus 1.
And all of this is the same problem.
Yes.
So it's 3 different steps of doing the same problem. 3 different operations doing the same problem. Yes. That's why I don't give you a lot. If I give you homework on this, I won't give you a lot because you're doing 3 different things with the same 2 silly functions. So if I give you 12 problems, you'll be there all night, which is me. All right, plus 2, and then we're going to put that f function in, 2 times 2x plus 1, and then minus 4, right? So what do we do here? We just FOIL it, right? It's 2x plus 1 times 2x plus 1. I'll write it out that way, 2x plus 1 times 2x plus 1 plus 2 times 2x plus 1 minus 4. Now we'll start doing some math. 2x times 2x,
4x.
4x squared. 2x times 1 is 2x. 1 times 2x is 2x. And then 1 times 1 is 1. Right? Cool? And we all know how to FOIL. I didn't need to slow down and have everybody read that out.
Nope.
Then we're going to add to it, distribute. 2 times 2x is,
4x.
whew, that's a horrible plus sign. Trying to write and be out of the way at the same time, and I am having a difficult time. And then
2.
plus 2 times 1 is 2 minus 4. Okay? And now all we're going to do is combine like terms. Right? Let's use blue for our x terms.
4x squared is going to be
Right? We have a 2x and a 2x and a 4x. When we combine those, and then I'll use red for our constants, which are 1, 2, and minus 4. Okay? So, this big, long, drawn-out problem, no other x squared terms, so we're going to just bring that right down, 4x squared. And 2x plus 2x is 4x plus another 4x
8x.
gives me 8 of them, 8 x's. And then 1 plus 2 is 3 minus 4 is
-1.
minus 1 or negative 1. There we go. And that's it. And as Sean would say, too much work. And I don't disagree. It's a lot of busy work, right?
Yep.
But it's a necessary evil. Do you know what this teaches you how to do, Sean?
Problem solved.
It teaches you how to think clearly.
Oh.
Isn't that awful? Aren't I the worst? Isn't math awful? It teaches us how to do things in a logical manner,
Bro, man, that sucks.
right? Like in a million years, you are not going to be doing this when you have a job later on in life.
What is X?
I guarantee you will not be composing functions.
What is the variable to your life? So
Say it again.
what is the missing variable in life?
Well, so we're not going to play with this one. We're going to play with that one. Is that okay? Right? Good? Good? We all caught up? Yeah? All right, last but certainly not least, we go back to that original function, that original composition of F composed of G, and then we're going to put a 3 in, right? And remember, we said it was 2x squared minus 4x minus 7. Good? Right? Now it says put in a 3 everywhere you see an x. So it's going to be 2 times 3 squared minus 4 times 3 minus 7. So order of operations says we've got to do what first?
Exponents.
So we're going to square the 3 first, right? So what is 3 times
9.
3? So 2 times 9 minus 4 times 3 minus 7. And then we're just going to do our
18.
multiplication. 18 minus 12 minus 7. 18 minus 12 is 6, minus 7 is -1. So,
First you
it's a lot, isn't it?
It's cool. It's easy. It's just so much.
It's just long. It's just long. It's
It's
like-
too much.
when I first present this, I used to put every single one of these on the board and make it smaller and squish them all onto one whiteboard.
Confusing.
And it used to drive people mad. Like, sir, why would you put all of that on the board at once?
I'm already.
Because
They're the
now
same thing. Just
I'm looking at all sorts of weird stuff. So the erasing came into
In the play.
magic. Yeah, I had to, or else people would just get completely confused. Now, that was an easy one. Ish. Easy-ish.
pretty simple.
Not difficult, never difficult. Just what Sean said, time consuming. And you guys are busy guys.
I like to think that.
Why am I going to give Calix a whole lot of homework
Sir, I got a quick question.
when he's got a soccer game today? Senior day.
See,
Oh, yeah, I got a pop, but I told John to pop.
Okay, that's what's on your page. That's what's on your sheet.
I'm
In
gonna
the
be here
middle
early
section.
this time too.
okay.
Y'all playing church farm?
No, we're playing the Jewish school.
Your question is?
Chip?
How many questions do you think you're gonna put on our
That's what
midterm?
they're called.
Not so sure. Sorry, I apologize. I don't know off the top of my head right now.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry to interrupt. Oh, and I don't mean to interrupt Sleepyhead over there either.
Oh, is there someone?
Jeez.
Douglas.
Wow.
Dougie!
Head out.
Yeah, can I talk to you? Can I see Calix for a second?
Good morning, pardon this interruption. Please, Kamabayev, please report to the guidance office. Please, Kamabayev.
Mr. Sokol, is it okay if I just take you for a second?
This is number 3. This is number 3. You're given 2 functions.
So can I put this in the calculator? Because I know I'll be seeing fog and all of this on the calculator.
It is,
Oh, it's long.
it is in there somewhere. I don't know if there's a cool way to see it.
Yeah, it's not on the
I
calculator.
apologize.
It's long.
It's
No, bro, I be
it's
seeing fucking
in-
stuff.
it's in the math
When I first seen
functions.
it, I thought I seen it.
you're right, it is in there.
Not on this one.
Yeah, no,
You have to use,
both of them don't have it. It's
you have to
long.
use the math button and go to one of the functions. But let's stick with this for a sec. All right, so I am going to go ahead and do all 3 at once here
Damn.
because it's easy,
Okay.
right? Because we only have an X term in each, I can do this.
Okay.
So F composed G of X is, here's my X.
Minus
So I'm gonna do an X minus 3,
plus 5.
and then I'm gonna add 5, right? And so I'm done, pretty much. See how easy that was?
Yep.
So that's why I'm not gonna go nuts and erase and do all that weird stuff that I usually do. So we're just gonna end up with X plus 2. We'll do the same thing here. We'll start with G, right? We'll do
I
G
did not take care of this.
composition composed of F of X, and then here's our X.
Thank you.
We put in X plus 5 minus 3,
Where,
and lo and behold,
where are you from?
we end up with the same thing.
Simple.
Right? And last but not least, all we're doing is putting a 4 in once we do this, right?
Okay.
So if we know that,
4 plus 2 plus 6.
yeah, we know that we started with X plus 2, so now it's just 4 plus 2. And so we end up with
You gotta take it.
6. Good? Good?
Tell me on that side of my chin, Joe.
So, is it difficult? No. Is it time consuming?
Yeah.
Yes. But I find this skill to be more interesting because it's having you look at the same functions, but doing them in different directions.
If there was 2 different answers, you would write 2 different answers. I mean, you would write next the other answer next to the
Right. So if this wasn't just X plus 2, just like this is, it was more complex. Yeah, I would write them all differently, but then come back to this guy to input the value because that's what it says. It says use this, but then put in a 4. I hope that was the right answer.
Yeah. I just wanted to.
I hope that's what your question was. Good. We have a little bit more time. Do you want me to do another one?
No.
So that more of your homework is done?
Ooh.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you do it quicker than us.
Wait,
For some
chill.
reason.
Let me get the last one.
Okay. No running. Because your homework is just those 4, and we just did the first one. I want to leave you with the last 2.
I need this in my
The first
notes.
one is- So when I
No, I looked at my notes there.
Number 3 is the first one, yeah.
Yo,
So we're
sir,
doing 3 through 7.
it was actually up of
3 through 6, sorry.
It was 3.
Yeah.
X was 3. Oh.
Thank
We
Is
did
it?
4. Yeah, it was 3 the whole time.
Ah! What am I looking at?
You're on 1-4 practice. So.
You said 3 to 7?
It does say 3. It must have said 4 on the other sheet.
It's different now.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well we'll
Nah, he is.
we'll leave it like this. We'll leave it like this for now.
You can write that answer.
Yeah, that's fine.
What the hell, sir? This looks different.
Nah, it's-
I put a 4 up there instead of a 3.
No. It's just like, It is, it's worded.
Why? What does it say?
Nothing, it's
No.
just like.
It's because he wrote the problem down.
It says do this,
Yeah, it does.
right? And then do this.
What you looking at?
I'm looking at number 3.
Oh, shit, I'm looking at it wrong.
Dude, we did number 1 and 2, but you weren't here for it.
Okay, Trevor.
So I'm gonna replace it, I'm gonna make it a 3 this time, just like your homework says. But I'm gonna change,
1 and 2.
no, we're not on 1 and 2.
No, it's all early.
No, it was similar to 1 and 2. We're just gonna change the functions and see if I can fit it in. I'm gonna erase this because I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit it in. I'll probably have to put the other thing way over there. All right, so my f function is, oh no! 2x cubed, we hate cubes, minus,
Attention Academy cadets and plebes. Parade practice at 1600 has been canceled today. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You said what?
You're welcome for no proof.
Yeah, because of the game. Is the last one.
duh. Gotta support the boys.
I'm not playing.
Why aren't you playing?
Restriction.
Restriction for
Robotics.
Yeah, bro.
you didn't go to class.
Bro, it's a night class.
Damn.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Sir, it's okay. You're on video.
Wait, we're recording already?
Huh?
Yeah, we've been recording the whole thing. Tyler's not here, and I told him I would record everything so that he could get all the information.
hers.
Okay. You said before we have to take care of exponents first, right?
This is
So we have exponents. 3 cubed, by the way, is 27. Because 3 times 3 is 9 times another 3 is 27. So we're going to have 2 times 27x cubed minus 3 times 9x squared plus 1.
This is 4, right?
Yeah.
smelling some cheeks.
I'd rather you think than just copy.
Oh, I got this.
Now, all we have to do is multiply this by 2.
Calculate
right?
time.
27 times 2 is?
Let's calculate that. 54.
3 times 9 is?
27.
And then plus
Say
1.
18, but no, I ain't say 18.
Hey!
First you ever done no math.
There's not a perfect child in this building. There we go.
Didn't the little school die?
We're going to come back to this. Don't forget that. Now,
Yes, he knows what's up, man.
I'm going to input this whole function in for this x.
You ever gonna buy?
That is your alarm.
Or you gonna buy? For the mom? Eyes on it.
Copy this down before you leave.
Next week.
Dude. Copy that down before you leave.
I hope y'all not relying on me. We be starving again.
Carter never gonna
What's
walk
wrong?
out, bro.
Why they talking about something? I got next week for the senior snack. I got no type of week.
First, why don't you have it?
Yeah, why don't you have?
Hers.
I'm talking about-
Hers, if you put up next week, I'll put in the next week.
If Carl get next week, I'll get the week after.
And look, bro, here's the thing about me, bro. I'm the type of person, bro. The stuff Dash be doing, bro, won't slide with my food, bro. I'm real greedy with my food if I were to buy it, bro. I don't like to share.
Oh.
Everybody gonna have assigned snacks, and you gonna have one assigned snack. Each one.
I ain't gonna lie, I heard the type of N-word, right? To,
Come on, man.
to like eat all this
Can't talk
talk.
without that.
Yeah, you're an N-word.
Income.
But Barry calls you that all the time, though.
Oh, nah.
And nothing happens.
Oh, nah. Guys, you don't know the struggle
So what?
to be called the N-word by a white man.
No, of course, actually I do, because Barry does call me the N-word.
Oh. And what do you do about it?
Nothing. Don't care.
Income like you.
The white,
I'm gonna go horizontal. I
the
apologize.
white man originated that word.
Correct.
Sir, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to finish this in my room.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah. Thank you for being nice, but I'm gonna end the class, I'm not trying to be late.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, we can go.
Almost done.
Yeah, it's 9:56.
Damn.
Up in there, Hurst.
Damn, bro, Little Spoon really dead, bro.
Lil who?
Little spoon.
Lil Spoon?
Little Spoon.
Lil Spoon?
Yeah.
Sir.
Who's that?
The 27.
Stupid ass name.
It was cute.
Stop being a hater. I'm not a hater, his name. They
Oh,
can
wait, never
name
mind.
Lil Stool, man. Like, what's up, bro? Spoon. Stop. What?
Lil Spoon beat
no. Spoon. I thought you were saying stool.
How you died? Huh? How you died? Like 2 months ago. You know who he is? I've heard of him.